Hi, welcome to Gamers Web. My name is Mark, and in this video I'm going to take a look at the Ghost Warriors frame from Warlord Games for Conflikt 47. This is a brand new kit that isn't out yet. It's due out around the end of August, beginning of September, and it's currently on pre-order from Warlord Games. And I was very kindly sent this by Steff from Warlord, so thank you very much, Steff. Means a lot. Right, so let's jump in. So this is a frame that allows you to make 5 of the Ghost Warriors for Conflikt 47 for the Japanese Empire faction, or the Empire of Japan faction. You can also make it as a Shadow Warriors squad as well. Now, the only army I don't have at the moment until my pre-order arrives is the Japanese. I've got Soviets, I've got Brits, I've got Axis, and I've got the Yanks. I just don't have the Japanese. So this is my first foray into it. I've never played with the Japanese. So I'm not sure exactly what's what, but we'll give it a go anyway. So this gives you enough models to make, enough parts to make 5 models. We've got 5 sets of legs, 5 torsos. We've got 1 in a running pose, 2 in a normal stance, and then we've got 1 sprayed leg as if he's about to attack, and then we've got 1 that's kneeling or crouching. The models look very good. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit so we can actually no, let's just keep that there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 heads at the top. We don't get any spur heads on this, which is quite strange because you normally get loads and loads of spur heads on Warlord parts, but unfortunately we only get these. Oh, actually, sorry, there's a is that a spur head? Yep, there's a spur head there, so we get 6 heads, which is not very many, but we'll do. We can do with that. Turn the frame over so we can look at it the right side up. So the heads are here. We've got 5 heads there and 1 head there, the spur. We've got the torsos and the legs. Then we've got the Shibiru rifle, and I think the Shadow Warriors are the ones that have the close combat weapons. I'm not sure. I will have to actually have a look at that when the rules are updated, because I haven't, as I say, I've never played as the Japanese, and this is my first actual Japanese set of miniatures. So if the Shadow Warriors are the close assault, we get close assault option. Otherwise, we've got the Shibiru rifle. We've got what looks like a flamer here. I'm not sure if it is or not. On this one here, I think that might be a flamer. I'm not sure. We've got smaller weapons. We've got the big Shibiru rifles, and we've also got a range of other close combat weapons, such as here we've got a sai, and then there's dual katanas. On that side, there's what looks like a naginata, so you could probably have a katana and a naginata. Sorry, katana and a naginata. Katana and naginata. There's another one there. There's like the ninja scythe. Very good. They look really nice. And there's lots of other different pink things on them. We've got the arms here. So obviously you put the weapons in the arms once you've assembled them onto your torsos. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly assemble these. First of all, I'm going to check on the app, on the Warlord app, to see if there is actually options for the Shadow Warriors already in the army list. And I'll get back to you in a moment when I've assembled these and we'll have a proper look at them. So I'll be right back. Hi folks, welcome back. Right, so that took a couple of minutes to assemble. I'd say it was probably about 20 minutes to do all 5 models. There's still a little bit of cleanup to do on them, but I wanted to try and get the video out of the way and get it uploaded as soon as possible. So here's my first one with the Shibiru rifle. At least that's what I think it is. Obviously, because these were sent to me as samples, there was no instructions, so they do assemble without instructions quite easily. It's just a little bit annoying that I don't know what weapons are what, so I've just gone with what I thought looked good. So this guy's got a rifle. As you can see, these parts here, this little part here on the side, there's 2 of those on every model. They're the most trickiest part to put on. I I would strongly recommend that when you assemble them, put those parts on before you put the arms on, because it makes it easier. So animation's pretty good. This guy's listing a little bit, and as I said, there's a little bit of cleanup needs to be done, so I can sort him out when before I actually prime him. And then we have our next model here. He's drawing a katana. I like this one. Good pose, drawing a katana. He could have been the officer, but I decided to go for another one for the officer, which I'll show you in a second. Then I've got one here, the one who's kneeling down. He looks like he's about to stride forward with this spear, which I'm positive is meant to be a naginata. I could be wrong, but it does look like a long polearm weapon, so I imagine it could be a naginata. And then we have this guy here with what appears to be either an RPG or a flamethrower. There's no canister, so I don't know if it is a flamethrower. It's probably an RPG of some description. And then finally, we have the squad leader. He's got the crest on his helm. He's holding a katana, and he's got an SMG. So that's all 5 models. They go together really nicely. There's no real issues with them at all. I really enjoyed assembling them. It's pretty quick, you know, all said and done, especially since there's no instructions for them. You don't really need the instructions, and I've got quite a lot of models left over on the frame. Well, quite a lot of spurs, so there's lots of arms. The only problem with this frame, you don't get any spur weapons. So it would have been nice to be able to give one of the assault guys an SMG or a Shabura rifle or something like that. There's no pistols at all, but there are lots of assault weapons such as like the sais and the katanas, and I think it's either a daisho or a wakizashi, I'm not sure. But one thing that I'm really going to do with these guys is I've got a lot of Japanese samurai models from Warlord from when they did Test of Honor that I have not assembled. So they're going to get the backpacks, the banners, are going to go onto the back of these guys. Because I think I've got about 40 or 50 of them. So I'm going to put these on all my Empire of Japan, Ghost Warriors, Shadow Warriors. Right. Okay, so that's a quick look at the Ghost Warrior frame and the miniatures assembled from good friends over at Warlord Games. Once again, my many thanks go to Steff for all the help with this video, and hopefully we shall see you again very shortly. Empire of Japan pre-orders will be released, I think it's the 28th of August. I've got mine on pre-order, so I'm looking forward to them coming out. Also, coming out at the same time is Rift War Volume 2, Invasion America, which is really, really good. I've got a PDF of it, and it's fantastic. It's very, very good war and background fiction. Right, so once again, I've been Mark. Thank you for tuning in. No matter where you are in the world, please stay safe and look after yourself, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Thank you, and bye.